First of all, wow, 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 wow. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to be testing and trying out this Quinacridone Pink from Daniel Smith. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I do have a small set of Daniel Smith, and there is a Quinacridone Rose that comes with it, with the essential set. So I'm also going to be comparing those two colors, doing a few standard mixes, and then I'll be creating a small little artwork in my journal. So let's get started. Okay. First, I am going to be using the arches because I want to see how these pigments really stand out on the watercolor paper that I use. So I'm going to be doing some basic like gradient testing this, and then as I said, doing some mixes as well. So here we go. I'm just going to be taking this straight from the tube. I need to get me some pans. Well, I'm going to put out a bit there. I think that's going to be enough. It's a PV42 mix. The Lumi is I believe it's a 2. I am using as my brush today my little travel brushes here. And I do have a review on those as well that I will link up, because I do want to do a little bit more plein air. I think I might take this outside and do that this week. All right. So I'm just mixing a little water here with this. Get a pretty good mix. I have to say it dissolves really well. Is that my cat's tail? Just a moment. Alright, as I was saying, I have a pretty good little mix here. Everything looks like it's dissolved well, mingled in. So I'm going to just come across here and start with like a little gradient swatch coming across. I have to say that color is, wow, gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to dip in the water. Come in and one more time. Let's see what kind of gradient I can get with this. And even one more. What is the lightest? And I'm just dipping. I'm not wiping my brush in between. So, wow. All right, that looks beautiful. All right, so what else do I want to do? I want to see how it moves in water. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pre-wet an area. And then I'm going to be dropping some of that color in and seeing how well it moves. Oh, there is a kitty hair there. Kitty's been on my paper. All right, so I'm just going to smooth that water out a bit. All right, I feel like that's enough. I'm going to go into my color pretty significantly strong. And here we go. I'm just going to see how that blooms out. I like to use blooms in a lot of my stuff. Get some gorgeous textures that way. So I'm feeling like it's got some pretty decent movement there. Ooh, I like those blooms. Yes, I do. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, what else can we try? Let's do some mixes. So I'm going to go ahead and get me, I'm going to start with yellow. And this is the Hansa Yellow Light. from Daniel Smith. Let me go ahead and wipe that. Alright. And I'm just kind of going to come in here and put some of this yellow down. And then I'm going to grab some of the the Quinacridone pink. And I'm going to try and meet in the middle. There needs to be more water there. And we're going to mingle these together, see what happens. So up here, I'm going to try, let's see, let's mix it with blue and see what happens. Which blue? Let's go with the phthalo blue. Phthalo blue's gorgeous color. Needs a little time to melt in. Beautiful transparent colors in this essential set. But the Quinacridone pink does not come in the set. We're about to, here in a minute, compare the two after I get a couple of basic mixes in. Alright, so this is our Quinacridone pink coming in here. I also do think I did use this color in a little dot set that I did a review and picture on of the pink flamingos. That's kind of what got me stuck on this, wanting to try this. That is a gorgeous purple between the two here. Alright, that's gorgeous too. Now, let's see what happens if I mix it with an orangey pink. So this is the Hansa, no, this is the New Gamboge. New Gamboge. Alright, by Daniel Smith. Alright, and I'm going to try a mixture of that. That New Gamboge is gorgeous. This New Gamboge also is very good at making greens. When you mix it with the phthalo blue, I love that color you get. I encourage you to get your colors out, make mixes, play around with them. There's really no way you can go wrong. I love just play and paint days where I can do that. Okay, here we come in with the pink. And do a little mixy mix here. Let's see how that spreads a little bit. That's a very beautiful earth color kind of red. Very beautiful. It's deeper than this one, but it is kind of, you can see some of the yellow undertones there are very similar. That's gorgeous. Alright, now I'm ready to do a comparison. Let's do a side-by-side of the Quinacridone pink and the Quinacridone rose. So let me really clean off my brush here. Get a pretty, okay, concentrated little mix here of it. Alright, so this is the Quinacridone pink coming in here. I'm just really thinking I'm going to go with a flat application here so I can really kind of see. Alright, I feel like that's a pretty good little wash there. There's a small bubble, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Alright, we're leaving it. Now I'm going to come into the Quinacridone pink. Quinacridone rose, sorry. Because one reason why I wanted to really compare these two was because I am narrowing down a studio palette to be just 16 to 18 colors max. So with these colors being similar, I really wanted to test them out right next to each other. So here we are with a Quinacridone rose, because it doesn't seem like I will need both on my palette. And I'll probably be doing the same comparison with some other colors too. Alright, I'm going to let this dry and then we will be back to see the conclusions. While I'm doing my other swatches, swatch it in my journal so I know. Okay, and I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see it way over here. That's better. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of what I did over there. First, I'm going to go in and do more of a gradient with it. So I can see the very lightest that I want to go with it to blend it out. There we go. Now I want to come in with a wet and see how it spreads and blooms like I just did over there. And we can also compare a little bit, see if there's a difference between it on the Professional Arches paper, and this is the Bao Art Journal. I will put that link down below so you can see exactly which one I'm using. It may be an affiliate link, but just know that I stand by all the products that I promote in my affiliate links. I pay for them myself, so I am not paid for my reviews. Anyway, moving on ahead, let's look at these blooms in here. This is the Quinacridone pink. Oh, now there's a lot more movement on this paper than I was getting on the arches. First of all, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love it. Alright, I don't think I'm going to do any mixes on this paper, but I just can't get over those blooms. Okay. So I'm going to move on and do a little artwork. All right, I am going to show you the results. This is the comparison on the Arches Quinacridone Pink with the Quinacridone Rose. I think the rose is just slightly deeper violet. Still very close. There's no need to have both on a palette, so I have a big choice to make in that. And here's how it dried in my journal, and I will be using this more for sure. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching this video. If you would like to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.